Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rob. It's dark. You can see that because you can't see me. I'm sure it's pretty difficult. I'm driving right now. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm making this video because I want to remind you guys that being a business owner and working in real estate and being an entrepreneur isn't always easy. And that's okay. Sometimes we got to make sacrifices. I got a little story I wanted to share with you guys. We have a unit that we were supposed to sign leases for and move into about 3.5 weeks ago. And something happened with the property management company. That's a story for another video. But long story short, during that delay, we actually got a reservation because I make it a point of listing our units before I actually have keys to ensure profitability on the month that we take the unit. And so we did that, and then things got delayed, and they got delayed by about 2.5 weeks, I believe it was, 2.5, 3 weeks. We finally signed, and my designer had told me, hey, if you get keys by Thursday, we can totally do this. We can totally do this. And that was a conversation we had a week prior to me even knowing if we were going to take keys on this past Thursday. Well, long story short, we were able to get the keys on for Thursday. It was a decision that was made late Wednesday evening by the property management company, because I basically told them, if you don't make this happen now, it's not happening, period. So we got the keys, but it's a scramble, right? Everything was a scramble. Because all of our vendors are busy. They have other customers, they're servicing their people, but they did a lot of work with us and a lot of work for us, and they basically said, hey, we're gonna squeeze you in. Well, in the process of squeezing us in, a lot of stuff was forgotten about. So we actually owned everything that was to go into this apartment, and it was listed in storage, and at this particular storage facility, we have multiple units. And this unit had items in multiple storages. So apparently they didn't go into the other storage units and left some stuff behind. Some things we bought over the weekend, and some things I got up this early in the morning to go get, because I've got a cleaner showing up in 90 minutes. And I've got a photographer showing up in the afternoon. And I've got a new 30-day reservation showing up at 4 p.m. And so the question is, why are you up this early, going to a storage facility nearly an hour away to get a printer and a bar stool and a fire extinguisher and a handful of other items? And the reason I did this is because, well, there's a couple of reasons. One has to do with Airbnb and their amenities clause. And in case you guys don't know this, I want to make sure that it's crystal clear. If you have missing amenities or if you have amenities that are lacking, that are listed in your unit online, but are not actually in the unit, when a guest shows up, they can complain. And that complaint can turn into a canceled reservation and a 100% refund. Let me give you an example. This happened to us a couple of weeks ago. We have a sofa chair. It's a small chair for one person, and the previous guest had essentially destroyed it. We didn't have enough time to buy a new one and get it in there before the next guest came. The next guest came, they used that as a reason to call Airbnb and describe the missing amenity, and Airbnb allowed them to leave. And that was an entire month of vacancy in that unit eaten up. And so from my perspective, there's no options. If you've promised a guest something, that something needs to be there. And I'm not going to put my company and its monthly profitability in jeopardy when it's within my power to act. And the second part of that is beyond just being protective, and it's not about being fearful. It's just a reminder, a gentle reminder, that this is a hospitality business. And in hospitality, you go above and beyond to take care of people. I don't feel like I've made it yet, right? And I know you guys associate me with Jay and see me with Jay a lot. And yes, we're partners in our short-term rental business. But there's many different levels that I want our business to go to before I feel like I've made it. And I don't know if it's ever going to be beyond me to do something good for my business when it's within my power to act, and more importantly, to do something that I owe my customer, right? Because it's my customer at the end of the day that I'm serving. It's my customer that's paying the bills. It's my customer that's putting food on the table, and I'm just a conduit to making that happen. So I'm up early. It's barely 6 a.m. I'm driving. Things were missed. I'm an entrepreneur and a business owner. I'm fixing them. This is the life, guys. So I hope this is inspiring to you. I hope it's encouraging to you. If you're on the fence, I hope it scares you a little bit. Being a business owner is not for the faint of heart. But I do know this. I know that when it comes down to it, if you guys need help, if you need advice, we're here for you. So have a great day, and we'll talk soon.